Have you ever seen something so eye-catching, so mesmerizing, so heart-stirring that you had to look more closer? You've experienced it while watching your favorite movie, or seeing a sunset, or more hopefully, in an advertisement. See, in the world we live in today, advertisements have essentially become this art form, a media essential. But more interestingly, it has become a topic of polarizing debate, covering issues from politics, education, to ideology. Simply put, advertisements, through varying techniques, influence people by shifting their views on the education system and their political opinion for society. And in order to develop further this thesis, I asked the help of my friends from different parts of the world, experts who know more on this topic. My name is Jonathan Malau. Stay tuned. To start off, here's Chris, who lives in New York.
Hi, my name is Chris Evans Jr., and I have been a product manager and graphic designer in Banana Technologies for the past 2 minutes, and I can assure you that advertisements influence lives, and I feel real fulfillment in doing that. You see, the world we live in today is bombarded with ads left and right. And so as a designer, I would study the techniques used by these ad companies and look for their meaning. Within the bottom of the Apple Make Great Carrots ad, there is the use of problem benefit. This is where ad companies makes aware an issue and seek to provide a solution through the viewer's purchase in that company's product. In this case, at the bottom exposition of the ad, Apple shares that personal computers are the hottest products of the year, which is to imply that if one does not have this product, then one is missing out. Furthermore, the paragraph continues to say that Apples are the hottest personal computers. And so right there is the solution to the problem, that people ought to purchase the Apple computer in order to not miss out. The message continues to state that the machine can do anything for anybody, which sweetens up the deal, as the ad seeks to attract those that want, to put it simply, get things done. And so that is why apples make great carrots. This phrase in particular refers to the idiom carrot and stick, in meaning to induce someone to do something. One can either promise a reward, that is the carrot, or threaten the punishment, the stick, or do both. In this case, the Apple computer is the carrot that acts to induce one to do something as a reward, in that not only can work get done, but also the work can be done enjoyably at the comfort of one's own personal home. Moreover, the placement of the machine stands in direct contrast to the black and white gradient background, which adds emphasis to the regal look of the machine. Basically, from ads such as this one by Apple, corporations are able to offer their products in an enticing manner, which changes how our society functions.
Now from here, I was able to visit another expert in Russia who wants to remain anonymous because of the many who seek after him. And so he uses a fake name in this interview.
Hello, my name is Chris HEMSWORTH Jr. I have been an advertising analyst as well as a marketing attorney for 20 years now, here in the great country of Russia. I can assure you that ads are more powerful than they were 20 years ago. Though this Apple ad from 1982, as an exception, packs a You see, Apple throughout its course since 1976 has become a $945 billion industry and is on the verge to becoming the first American company to be worth $1 trillion. This is partly due to their effective ad campaigns, particularly with this ad coming out only 6 years when the company first launched. The company was able to spread the message that everyone should own a personal computer. This message has since influenced millions of lives to purchase the ever-growing ecosystem of Apple products, and it has thus led other technology companies to create their own computers and or improve their product over the years. See, back in that time period, no one could ever imagine a truly operative computer, not even in their desk job. However, because of the advent of Apple, according to the ad, ready-to-use programs are made for users to easily operate the technology. Even more so, it was possible to have it in the home. This was revolutionary for that time. It is because of this improvement in convenient means of technology that the American society has greatly changed. Now, more than ever before, entire businesses, education systems, and all that rely heavily on the use of technology. Not to mention across homes, having technology in the form of smartphones, computers, television, etc. is of the essence for the stabilization of the family. Thus, considering the impact Apple has over the years upon the world, they have a dominant voice for social progress, and if they are wise, they will handle this power with great responsibility.
This goes to show the effort and position Apple has on its mission for society, and it has thus become an influence for other corporations to follow through the use of media messaging like forms of advertisements. Hello, my name is Robert Downey Jr. and I am a French expert on advertisements. Firstly, both ads featured the use of technology. Within the modern world, technology has impacted so many lives, and this has carried over to the education system, which acts as a vital part to anyone's life. How we are educated determines who we are in this world. In this example, it is from tech devices such as the Apple computer and software systems like Google Translate that the people of today's generation are learning through technology. Because of this, tech makes so much accessible and convenient, including the act of gaining knowledge. Now, students can learn at a faster rate because of these products. Furthermore, it is from tech companies that our world not only learns different, but is acting and thinking different, exploring new, innovative heights. Thus, we see ad influence in education. Now we turn it over to England.
Tut mir leid. Aber der macht mich einfach so wütend.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone.
Hello, my name is Benedict Cumberbatch Jr. I have been working for Google in the UK here for 13 years as an ad designer, and from that I have developed many advertisements and have considered all the different techniques and meanings. Essentially, within the advertisement entitled "Here to Help Break the Language Barrier," the idea behind this is that through the use of Google Translate, one can break the language barrier. In other words, one would be able to communicate to others from different cultures and ethnicities. Within 10 seconds of the ad, one will notice that the ad states that it is available in 32 different languages. According to Ethnologue, there are 7,111 languages that are spoken today, but just 23 languages account for more than half the world's population. This is to state that Google can
allow one to communicate to more than half of the world's population. If we take a look back 200 years ago, no one could have imagined such a possibility. Thus, the deepest meaning behind the advertisement is that technology can allow one to communicate abroad to even our most inner feelings, like the German woman. See, the music used in the ad is from the Beatles and is entitled Help. To mention, the music provides an upbeat, joyous and relaxing tone, which makes viewers feel lighthearted. Now, within its lyrics is a message of insecurity. It states, "But every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I just need you like I never done before." Just like the German woman, the ad through the Beatles is subliminally implying why she is crying. She has become so insecure. There is nothing that the man can do about it because he does not speak German. And so here comes the use of the problem-benefit technique. This common technique is where companies take an issue, preferably one that is common, provide a solution that ultimately comes from purchasing or using their product. In addition, there is the clear use of humor, which is useful in easing the message to the viewer.
Past England is a former hidden country that lies in the heart of Africa. Yes, this is Wakanda.
Hello my brothers, my name is Prince T'Challa Jr. and welcome to Wakanda. I am the son of King T'Challa, who is also the Black Panther. Within the political facet of the world, in regards to the use of media, nothing has come close to the impact media has had on modern political world. In today's world, all sorts of advertisements cover political issues and therefore influence the political opinion of the viewer. In the ad in particular, the American man, by using Google Translate, would have been able to understand the cry of the German woman. Such mutual understanding and sympathizing is crucial to the success of world politics because it is ultimately from an understanding of the sides of particular issues that there can be no excuse for ignorance amongst the people, for which we must face the harsh challenges of reality through a relevant dependency on God. Ignorance, I say in the long term, is not bliss in the slightest. Man, you know, when I think of the political issues in America, I am motivated by the fact that there is something that the people can do about it. It lays within the belief system that they subscribe to. Here, let me illustrate. My father once told me, seek first to understand before choosing to side. To put it another way, if the people of this world sought the best out of each other, then the political sides they choose is no longer saturated by the media. Instead, it is on the biases of the greater good, that which is a true unification of an innately diverse people under the principles from God in the Bible.
Ads have the power to influence. See, ads can help bring awareness. For example, it is from advertisements like these that the world can therefore become closer, more unified through Google and, moreover, the advancement within technology.
See, when companies grow, they increase in influence. For Apple, over time, their development has extended to different parts of the world. And so, their advertisements are a message that impacts millions.
So can ads change the world for the better? Yes, of course it can, if it wanted to. But you know what can change the world more powerfully? It's you, the viewer. Yes, it starts with you and the choices you make. Rendez-vous des gens qui dimensionnent le sien financier correcte. Advertisements have changed in the past decade, and it goes to show the alteration from the past into the current condition of our world. to prefer ease and convenience, which influences how the world is educated. But in other ways, ads also have changed in that corporations voiced their own opinion on political issues. This is seen in the current American society, that we seek after a freedom of speech, a freedom to voice our own opinions. Thus, through ads, especially of today's, viewers can observe the portrayal of the current condition of society from its education to its politics. In spirit, it is from this understanding that one can perceive an ad as being either destructive or beneficial, and by extension, choose what to do when one sees ads in day-to-day life.